Hello, my name is Paul, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about our company, Phraram Travel. I have a partner whose name is Vaughn, and he spent a lot of years in the airline business and was the manager of Thai Airways for India for some period of time, and now he's retired and lives in Bangkok. And he and I went to the same school in India when we were young. And when you go to school or live in a foreign country for any length of time, especially if you get your education there, you have a very different outlook on the world and culture and travel and so on. So Vaughn and I decided to put together some small groups and take them back to places that have nostalgic interest and maybe places that they wanted to go when they were young or new places that they've always heard about and so on. And we're going to be presenting a whole series of very, very interesting tours. But it takes a lot of planning, and you'll see some improvements on our website as we go and some additional tours. But I want to tell you a little bit about one tour in particular that we're going to be doing, and I plan to do this year later in around September, October. In northern India, in a place called Kulu Valley, it says they call it the Valley of the Gods. And every year in the harvest season, they have a big celebration called Dussehra. And Dussehra is a victory celebration of good over evil, where the fabled King Ram overcame the devil king Ravana with the help of some celestial beings and some assorted cosmic powers and so on. So it's a very big story and it's a great celebration. And this Valley of the Gods has a very, very fascinating history. It was supposedly the area where Manu, who was the Hindu version of Noah, landed after being forewarned in a vision and told by a great fish that there was going to be a big deluge. He went up to a town which is now called Manali, and apparently, this is the legend, he restarted civilization along with a lot of other people that were with him. And from that point on, it was called the Valley of the Gods. Now, I went there one time in 2008 and had a fabulous time. It's just an absolutely picturesque place. The air up in Manali is just crystal clear, and during the summer it's beautiful. It's lined with apple orchards and snow mountains all around, and there's a lot of adventure possibilities, including trekking and whitewater rafting. And there's even in the wintertime there's a ski area up there. So I'm going to be taking that trip in October. We'll be posting the dates online to get it more accurate, but it's going to be around early October of this year, 2011. And that'll be a 2-week trip, so I've already posted some of the things online right now about the general outline and some photos. In addition, we're going to be having a lot of excursions to Bangkok, and one in particular after Thanksgiving of this coming year, or this year. We're going to have trips there. Beautiful time of year in Thailand at that time. The weather is starting to dry out and get gorgeous, and the beaches are wonderful after Thanksgiving or November of every year. So please stay tuned, and I encourage people to think about their travel needs, because if you go to a place that's really exciting, you want to go and feel very comfortable there, and you want to have a transformative experience while you're traveling, not just to go see. I've been in the travel business for a while, but in the past, but you can go somewhere and not really experience much, or just have a headache and be annoyed or whatever. But we're going to take you to places that are incredibly beautiful and have a mystical appeal as well, and where there's lovely people and beautiful scenery and things to do. So please stay in touch and visit our website. We're on Twitter, and we're going to make more announcements. If you'd like to get on the email list. What we're looking for is some very seriously interested people, and we're going to ask some questions about what your travel needs are, what your expectations, what you'd like to do. There are fabulous places to see in northern India, and there's a lot of really wonderful things to see in Thailand as well. So our partner Vaughn is an expert in Thailand, lived there for many years, and he knows people all over that place. and he's also traveled to the West many times and lived in Idaho actually. And myself, I live in southeastern New York. I've been over most of the United States, different times, about 40 states, and I've also been to about 25 countries now. I was born in India and spent about 14 years there. And I also traveled from India through the Middle East years ago in 1966 with my family when we came back to the United States. At that time, I was 14 years old. So Vaughn and I have a lot of travel experience, and it takes a certain mentality and openness and a good eye for logistics and also adaptability, resourcefulness. So we'd love to hear your thoughts. Please sign up for our email newsletter. And as we get groups together and find out how many people are going to be coming, we're going to start getting the details and logistics and be in touch with all our customers. So appreciate you looking at this, and please see the rest of our tours and slideshows and other information that's on our website. Thanks.